I wanted to talk a little bit about relationships. You know, we all have relationships in life. And in our relationships, we have things that we can deal with and stuff that we can't deal with. We call those deal breakers. I mean, we have relationship and our belief systems and all kind of things. I mean, let's look at the belief system in Christianity. What Jesus come and he said, I give you two great commandments: to love the Lord God with all your heart, mind, body, and soul, and to love one another as yourself. Okay, these are the two commandments that all Christians should abide by, if that's what you truly believe, right? So we have a relationship. So I want to talk a little bit about the relationship between you and the Republican Party for all my Republican friends out there. Whatever, I might have 3 or 4 years left. I don't know how many I got left on my Facebook. I pretty much got rid of most of them. But the 3 or 4 years that are still out there, I got a point I wanted to clear up with you. I want to find out, what's your deal breaker? You know, what part in this situation do you sit there and say, okay, I support 95% of what the Republican Party does, their agendas and the things that they want to get through. I support these, but, you know, and like in every relationship, if I'm dating somebody or you're with somebody, maybe that person wants to live up in the cold, you want to live in the warm. You know, it's a deal breaker. Maybe they want children, you don't. You know, it's a deal breaker. I mean, we have certain things that we can't get past. So again, to my Republican friends, what's your deal breaker in this situation? We have your party is literally going to sit there and they're gonna take fundamental right from people, from women, of their right to choose. You know, they're going to federally mandate and force these women to carry these children, no matter what the situation is, no matter if they've been raped, no matter if they're medically going to have complications. There could be a list of all types of things. Maybe they just made a mistake one night, you know, and they don't want to live the rest of their life reliving that mistake, and they want to take the responsible things because they can't afford to do this. So they want to do that. So they got to live with that you know, burden on their hearts for the rest of their lives. So how are you going to go in there and just consciously go in there and make that vote? Like, to take that away from these people, you know, like to take that choice away. I mean, I don't think you would want your choices taken away. You wouldn't want Muslims to tell Christians that they can't worship their God no more. You wouldn't want Christians to tell Muslims that they can't bow down to their God. You know, I mean, so at what point? At what point is loving thy neighbor as yourself? At what point do you sit there and abide in the foundation of what it is that you truly believe in your Christian faith? You know, you want to sit there and wave the flag in Christianity. You want to sit there and you want to boast about how, you know, you guys, you know, pick the moral path and all this, but why don't you walk the walk instead of just doing the talk? How are you going to go in there and cast that vote? You know, I mean, shouldn't that be a deal breaker for you? I mean, I don't care what you say. It's going to affect somebody personal in your life. Somewhere, you're going to know it's just going to affect somebody. And you're going to be responsible. You're going to be responsible because you went in there and you voted Republican straight down the board and knowing that this was the agenda that they're going to put through. So you can willfully, blindly just turn a blind eye to that. I mean, and you want to call yourselves Christians and you want to call yourselves loving people and you want to claim you love God with all your heart and then you love thy neighbor as thyself, but then you're going to burden your neighbor for something that you really have no say in? I mean, what the fuck? Like, I don't get it. What gives you the right to do this? Where do you get the right to judge the way you're judging? I just don't get it. You guys need to really look deep down inside your fucking souls, whatever the hell is down in there, and consciously think about this before you go in there and cast that vote. Is that a deal breaker? Because if it's not, it fucking should be.